Guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, working on my triaxle tilt deck. No, not tilt deck. Hydraulic dovetail. You can see there. I am actually selling my tandem axle tilt deck, and it's probably leaving the next couple days. So I need to get working on this because it's going to get put in the service. I really want to paint and all that, but that's not happening. So what we're working on, here's the trailer. Okay. I need to add a chain box into the deck. So what's going to be, I'm going to cut the boards here, and then it's going to have a bottom, it's kind of a grate plate but mesh, hold my chains and my binders. You can see I got this piece right here from a buddy, so it'll work out perfect. But yeah, let's put you guys up here and get to cutting these boards. Get jiggy with it. Chain box. That's a storage box.
Right there?
Yeah. Voila. I don't want to say so myself, but it doesn't get much better than that. So here's my thought. Say the winch is mounted like this. So on my old trailer, I've mounted dozens of winches on trailers. Normally try to keep it back from the deck. On my tilt deck, I couldn't do that because it's a tilt, so it needed to be on the platform itself. This, of course, is not a tilt. So here's the front toolbox. I'm building this back box here, as you can see, the deck chain box. Problem is if you even watch the dozer number 2 video of me taking thing, if you bring a dozer or skip load or anything, you bring it to the forge and your winch is here, it gets in the way. So I have to lay my blade on top of the winch. You can see on my other trailer, if you go to that video, you'll see it resting on that top plate that I made for it. So what I'm thinking about, I'm bolting it from here, okay? Taking this winch, mounting it horizontally like that, cutting out a hole here, drilling the holes for the bolts and mounting it. Then what I'll do is take my saw, cut this, weld this toolbox to the frame, put some new hinges. It'll be a deeper box. I can put my battery to the back, make a plate, and this will be where other chains and binders goes, plus this, and eventually I'm going to make a find a side toolbox. Problem is everything I keep finding is 18 inches or deeper. So, but I think this will work, and there's only one way to find out. Lots and lots of measuring. So, kind of see update. Got the winch mounted. This top plate is kind of bent, so it's kind of pain in the butt, but I wanted to leave this plate up here and match with the box, but this winch had to drop down a tad. So I'm putting this bottom plate here, up under here, I'll weld it around. Then this door will be placed here with hinges and all that good stuff. So we shall see. So, toss these on, just tacked them. You can see, there and there. Toolbox will sit up, hits flush with this. Boom. Sorry. Kid's puppy. Making a bunch of noise. What are you doing, Isabella? So, plenty of room. Battery box will go back there. Perfect. Let's weld these up. We want to be careful over there because the cord's there. I'm going to tap a hole through to run that wire through nicely. But let's get you a good spot for you guys. I thought my tip clogged, but no. Apparently it decided to go spirally on me. So that's plenty on that right now. Let that cool down before I freaking torch the cables there. Honestly, I'll probably take a little bit of water, rinse it down a little bit. It's 100 degrees outside right now, so me welding on this plus that, it's hot. Nothing about it. He's definitely hot. Start working on this chain box here. What needs to be completed. I'll put you guys on. So it's 100 plus welding. It's going, but the GoPro keeps acting up. It's just too hot for the GoPro. So I'm kind of going to show you guys what I got going on here. There'll be part 2 to this, hopefully later this week. Weather starts cooling down. I haven't figured out how to GoPro at night. I'm normally out here pretty late or early in the morning, but GoProing in the dark just so far has not worked. So any suggestions, fill in the blank. But you can kind of see what's going on here. See, it's nice firm as rock. I put this plate here. I'm welding just down it. Nothing crazy, just quick little beads. So here's the chain box. You see I put the fairlead roller here. I welded on because the bolt mounts would get in the winch. How I mounted the winch, can't really use the factory fairlead bolts. They'll hit the brackets of the winch. Honestly, if I need to replace the fairlead, grind it off. They're pretty indestructible, so I want to build some tabs down here at the bottom. If you look, started welding these up. Kind of stopped over here just because it's getting so close to wires, so I'm going to let it cool down. These wires, I am going to take them, drill some holes down here, clean it up. Toolbox works, still has plenty of room. Got this area. Can't decide if I want to put a lid on this or not. The problem with the lid is, say you drive something over this, I still can 9 times 10 grab my chain binders if I forget to take them out prior. Normally I always get them ready before I load the equipment. Put a box on it, you won't be able to lift a lid on it, you won't be able to lift it up. But that can, you know, like I said, and that's why I have 2 toolboxes. I normally always just use 4 to 5 binders on any piece of equipment. Depends what it is. If it's excavator, you always use a chain and a binder for the bucket. Keep a thumb, just DOT laws. So normally 5 binders, 3 chains. So really don't really need a whole lot, but I like to carry like 12 binders because sometimes I'll get something random, and this trailer I can do 2 pieces of smaller equipment. Next to come on this, there will be part 2. I'm going to be building a rub rail. So this trailer is 96 wide, and I want to build a full-on rub rail all the way down. So that'll be future to come. And I like to sandblast it. Don't know if that's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. I have a feeling I'll be using it, and then maybe this winter sandblast it and paint it. So yeah. But there you go. Kind of get on the grass and that. We'll have some videos on the dozer and the dump truck the next couple of days too.